Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start part 2 of our May 31st game day. The New Orleans Gladiators are on the road to take on the Nevada Thunder. Two teams in the Western Conference battling for that 7th and 8th playoff spot. Let's see who gets a win to help them in that goal today. Look at those records. These two teams are close. This should be a competitive and epic game to watch. New Orleans Gladiators, Nevada Thunder, next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Okay, Miku. Our next game on tap, very important to the playoff race that is currently going on. The New Orleans Gladiators on the road to do battle with the Nevada Thunder. Anyone want a cat? Anybody want a cat? Miku, look at the camera. Say hi. Hi. Alright. She'll pick the winner here. Oh, she'll pick her prediction. She doesn't want to move. Okay, lineups. Yellow Vet starts things off for New Orleans. Apparently, Miku's picking them now. But coming out second for them is Tigre, followed by Menace. Laguerra at the captain spot. Or, my bad, at the 5-point gainer spot. Menace is at the captain spot. Thanks, Miku, you made me mess up my lines, cat. Anyway. Nevada comes out with 42, followed by White Indy. Yellow Spider at the captain spot, and White Lamborghini will be taking 5-point gainer position. Cat's not allowed on the field. Come on, Nico. You're killing me. You're killing me. You know what it is? She's in heat, and, I don't want to get her fixed. It's a nature thing. Like nature made her unfixed, so don't want to get her fixed. But you know what? There's days like these where I really question my beliefs. Anyways, here we go. New Orleans, Nevada, game on. Yellow Vet up against 42. Interference call. Game continues, and both cars go down. 5-5, tied score. Tigre takes down White Indy. Didn't hit the cat, so game goes on. Definitely one of the funnier additions to CDL Live. Cat constantly going across the field. Tigre and Yellow Spider now. They'll do battle here. Interference called that time against Tigre. Scores 10-5. New Orleans in the lead. Interference called yet again. Nevada trying to tie this one. They need a flip here to stay alive. And they're going to get it, but they're also going to lose a man too. As both Tigre and Yellow Spider go down, the score becomes 15-10. New Orleans in the lead. Menace now out there against White Lamborghini. And Menace will get the game-winning flip. 15-10 will be the final. The New Orleans Gladiators have the win over the Nevada Thunder. Stick around. Coming up next, it's the Indianapolis Reapers on the road to take on the defending world champion Bradford Brawlers. Only on CDL Live. Stay tuned with it. We love you here. Miku loves you. Anyone want a cat? Anyone want a cat? No, anyway. Stick around on CDL Live. Only on CDL Live. Whatever. I've already screwed this video up. Let's just stop it. More games. Alright, our next game up, the Indianapolis Reapers are on the road looking for a big upset against the defending world champion Bradford Brawlers. Let's get you down the field for the start of what should still be a pretty good game. Indianapolis is nothing to frown at, but hey, neither is Bradford. And that 24-0 run record says so. Brawlers, Reapers, next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game on tap. The Indianapolis Reapers on the road against the Bradford Brawlers. Let's take a look at these lineups. Indianapolis comes out with Candy, followed by Green Enzo. Gold Z28 at the captain spot, and Speed Shop at the 5-point gainer position for the Indianapolis Reapers. Home side of the field, the Bradford Brawlers, defending champs of the CDL. Start off with Spinebuster, followed by Green Indy. Escalade at the captain spot. In that 5-point gainer position is going to be Dirty Rat. So here we go. Game on here. Spinebuster will start off against Candy. And I don't believe there was an interference there. I didn't see one, but we are going to actually check the tape for this one. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I made the review. That's one great thing about recording every game. You know, when my attention is taken away by a car flying off screen, I can review the tape, and after reviewing the tape, no interference, good flip, 5-0 Bradford in the lead. Clean Enzo now coming out there to do battle with Spinebuster. Trying to bring this game to a tie, and he's not going to. Indianapolis falls further behind. 10-0 Bradford. Gold Z28 trying to keep the Reapers in the game here. Taking on Spinebuster. Two heavily defensive players going at it here. And Gold Z28, I mean, he really captures what it means to be a defensive car in the CDL. He's showing you here, neither car backing down, but he's got Spinebuster swinging at the moment. Both of these cars going at it. Interference called that time. And the score is still 10-0 Bradford, but we got a battle on our hands. Gold Z28 up against Spinebuster. Neither car wanting to go down here. Both of them going at it here. Spinebuster going for the 15-0 win, and he's got it. 15-0 the final. The Bradford Brawlers have the win. Spinebuster goes 3-0. And the Bradford Brawlers have defeated the Reapers. Like I said, 15-0. Shutout win. Congratulations to my nephew who owns the Bradford Brawlers. Stick around, coming up next. His uncle's team's in action. The Hartford homies taking on the Washington Patriots on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, our next game, a battle of defending champions. The defending Southeast champions, the Washington Patriots, are going to be on the road to take on the defending Northeast Division champions, the Hartford homies. Should be a great game. These two teams pretty evenly matched. Those records are kind of deceiving. Hartford traded a lot of the guys that got them that record, but nonetheless, still a talented team being put on the field in Hartford. So, next game up, Patriots, homies, on CDL Live. Let's get down the field for the start of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game on tap for you. Nico says hi. Free cat, free cat. Anybody, look at her. She's got a cute face. She got a cute face. No, I'm right. Go on, Miku, come on. Anyways, to the game. The Washington Patriots are on the road to take on the Hartford homies. Let's take a look at these lineups. Black Phantom takes the first spot for the Washington Patriots, followed by Cockroach. At the at the captain spot is going to be Blue 512. And that 5-point gainer position is going to be Croc Rock. And that's the Washington Patriots to the home side of the field. Hartford homies start off with Gold Dust. Spelled with the Z, you can't sue WWE. Haha! No. Anyway. Following him is going to be Gold Dragster. At the captain spot for the Hartford homies is going to be Hammer. And that 5-point gainer is Gray Ghost. So here we go. Game on. Hartford, Washington. Black Phantom up against Gold Dust. Two Smash Mouth competitors here. Who's going to have the better of who? Gold Dust will have the better of this one. 5-0 Hartford. He takes down Black Phantom, and out comes Cockroach. And Cockroach, he's a defensive player, so low to the ground, so hard to get under. But he's just outmatched here weight-wise by Gold Dust. And he'll be taken down. He put up a fight, but he gets taken down. 10-0 homies in the lead. Blue 512 trying to keep Washington in the game. And he does. 10-5, he takes down Gold Dust there. Homie's still in the lead. Gold Dragster for the win. And he's not going to get it. Blue 5-12 has brought the Washington Patriots back to tie this game at 10. And now, Blue 5-12 sits across the field from Hammer. Definitely an all-star. No doubt about that. And there's an interference call. He was still up anyways, was Hammer. And now both Hammer and Blue 5-12 go down. And ladies and gentlemen, this game will go into overtime. Croc Rod up against Grey Ghost. And Grey Ghost gets the flip. Croc Rod goes down, and the Hartford homies have the win in OT. What a game we have just witnessed right here. 20-15. Homies defeat the Patriots in overtime. Stick around, coming up next. Nashville Nighthawks, Cleveland Wolves, only on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
Our next game coming up, the Nashville Nighthawks are on the road to do battle with the Cleveland Wolves. This one should be a good one. Two teams that are evenly matched going head-to-head here. Nighthawks, Wolves on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game on tap here for you. The Nashville Nighthawks are on the road to do battle with the Cleveland Wolves. Let's take a look at these lineups without Rico getting in the way. Nashville comes out with Black Testarossa, followed by Orange Chevelle. Extinguish will take the captain's spot, and that 5-point gainer for the Nashville Nighthawks is Chevrolet. To the home side of the field now. Starting off for the Cleveland Wolves is Mick D. Green, followed by Aqua Ferrari. Stock 34 at the captain's spot, and that 5-point gainer for the Cleveland Wolves is going to be Blue F50. So here we go. Mick D. Green and Black Testarossa start things off, and we are going to be tied at 5 as they both go down. Orange Chevelle up against Aqua Ferrari. Orange Chevelle, highly defensive player, and he hangs in there. He gets the flip on Aqua Ferrari. 10-5 Nashville. Out comes Stock 34. Another highly defensive player. No interference as they both clipped each other. They're both still up, and they switch sides here. Orange Chevelle and Stock 34 going at it. And Stock 34 is getting rocked here. Orange Chevelle keeping balance, and he keeps balance long enough to get a win. He gets the flip on Stock 34, and the game is over. 15-5 the final. The Nashville Nighthawks have the win over the Cleveland Wolves. Stick around. Coming up next, San Antonio Kings, San Diego Lightning, only on CDL Live.
In our next game, the San Antonio Kings look to prove that they are worthy of being a playoff competitor. They sit at 11-4-1 right now in that playoff hunt. The San Diego Lightning, of course, one of the best teams in the league with that 18-4-3-2 record. Let's get you down to the field for the start of the game because this should be a good one. Kings, Lightning next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap about to happen here. San Antonio Kings on the road to take on the San Diego Lightning. Let's take a look at these lineups. First, San Antonio. Starting off for them will be Acura, followed by Sweet 16. At the captain's spot is Motorblade Jr. And a 5-point gainer for the Kings is going to be Road Plane. So that's San Antonio's lineup. To the home side of the field, the San Diego Lightning come out with 44, followed by 24 Hours. At the captain's spot is 7 Series. And that 5-point gainer for the Lightning is going to be 16 Angels. So here we go. 44 up against Acura. Game on. Scoreless after the first collision, but not after the second. 5-0 San Antonio. They're looking for a huge upset today. And 24 Hours now, having a hard time getting to Acura here. Acura putting up a fight today. Definitely an impressive player. No interference on that call. And both of them go down. 10-5. San Antonio in the lead. Out comes 7 Series. Out comes Sweet 16. And 7 Series somehow stays up. Rolls to stay alive, and he ties the game at 10. Now taking on Motorblade Jr. And with the first collision there, 7 Series puts Motorblade Jr. on his back. 15-10 San Diego for the win here. Road Plane trying to force overtime. against a heavily smash-mouth player in 7 series. But 7 series is down, no interference on the play. This game goes into overtime. Road playing, hangs on to force OT. Now he takes on 16 Angels. No interference on the play. They both go down, and we have a tie game. The Kings and the Lightning. 15-15 will be the final. Great game, and you know what? Our last 3 games of the night are coming up. They're going to be some good ones. Coming up next, the Puerto Rico Playas on the road to take on the Buffalo Warriors. It's Alex Johnson versus Gregory Fox on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next game on tap definitely could be a playoff preview right here. As of right now, the season ended. This matchup would be a first-round matchup. The Puerto Rico Playas are going to be on the road to take on the Buffalo Warriors. 2 evenly matched teams looking to put on a show, and I'm willing to bet they're going to put on a good one. Playas, Warriors, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. We're down to 3 games left, and the next one on tap for you, the Puerto Rico Playas are on the road to do battle with the Buffalo Warriors. Alex Johnson's team, Gregory Fox's team. This is going to be a great battle, in other words. Any of the next 3 games could be the best games of the night. They definitely have the potential for it. Let's take a look at these starting lineups for Puerto Rico. Kid Custom Jr., followed by Cove Light. Far Future at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer, Black Lena. To the home side of the field, Gregory Fox's Buffalo Warriors come out with blue BMW, followed by Tyrell. I'm forgetting names, but it's late. Whatever. At the captain spot is What, and at 5-point gainer is Blue Dragon. Here we go, Buffalo Warriors, Puerto Rico Playas. Game on. We'll switch sides. The card's still up. And eventually Buffalo gets the lead. 5-0. Kovlek now out against Blue BMW. Blue BMW playing a defensive game here. Cat walks across the field. And Blue BMW goes down, so Miku brings Alex a little good luck as Kovlek gets the flip to tie the game. Now Tyrell is out there. And Kovlek gets set in the air, but Tyrell goes down, and Kovlek comes down on all 4s. 10-5, Puerto Rico, 1 flip away from a win. But What sends Kovlek on his side. 10-10. We are tied, and now Far Future takes on his daddy's former teammate, What. Here we go. Far Future and What going at it. The battle-hardened vet up against the rookie, and What somehow stayed up there. Far Future and What going at it. What a battle we have on tap right here as these two. Oh, it's not on tap, it's on hand. And Far Future goes down. 15-10 Buffalo in the lead, but here comes Black Lena to do battle. With What? Both of these 2 cars going at it. Ooh, almost right away there. And almost a tie game. Ooh, Black Lena and What going at it. They both go down. They both must get back up. I'll go back to the regular side of the field. And Black Lena will send this game into OT as What goes down. 15-15. And now it's down to Black Lena and Blue Dragon in overtime. Black Lena gets flung across off camera, but he's still up. No interference. And this time Black Lena's staying up again. His Blue Dragon went flying off screen, but he's still up. And this battle continues in overtime. Black Lena on the defensive. Interference called right there. It's Black Lena. Alex will know what I'm talking about. He goes, wow. Alex will know what I'm talking about here. Black Lena just went flying out in the kitchen for an interference call against the trash can out there. Anyway, we continue this game in overtime. Neither card given in. Another interference call as they both went off camera. Black Lena somehow staying up in what a game we have in our hands. And this time Black Lena goes down. An entertaining game, but the Buffalo Warriors come out on top. 20-15 in overtime. What a game we just witnessed. This one went on 4 minutes almost. Amazing game. For CDL, that is a long game. 4 minutes. That could be game of the night, maybe game of the year. Buffalo gets the win over Puerto Rico, 20-15 in overtime. Stick around. More action to come. Chicago wind attack on the road against the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Next on CDL Live.
All right, wow, what a game we just saw in my 17 years of doing this. Buffalo and Puerto Rico, what a match. And you know what? We got one that might be able to top that. The Chicago Wind Attack are going to be on the road to take on the Pittsburgh Destroyers, as two of the teams that are two of the best in the league go head-to-head here. Who's going to get the W today? Wind Attack, Destroyers. Let's get you down the field for what should be an epic matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. And we got another game on tap, and let me tell you, that last one we just saw between Puerto Rico and Buffalo, my 17 years of doing this, I'm in my 17th year of doing this, and that game was one of the best ones I have ever seen in my time doing this. One of the best games I've ever seen. But nonetheless, we have one that could be just as good, or if not even better. The Chicago Wind Attack are going to be on the road to do battle with the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Let's take a look at these lineups. Glitter starts lanes off for Chicago, followed by R. At the captain spot is Inferno, and at 5-point gainer, Racer X. To the home side of the field, the Pittsburgh Destroyers come out with Zebra, followed by Green Blaze. What Jr. at the captain spot, and Paradox will take 5-point gainer position for the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Here we go. Chicago Wind Attack. Pittsburgh Destroyers, game on. It's going to be 5-0 Chicago. Glitter gets the flip on Zebra. Here comes Green Blaze. Do battle with Glitter. And it's going to be 10-0 Chicago. A surprising 10-0 lead, but they are doing very well. But What Jr. keeps the Destroyers in the game. And now What Jr. does battle with R. R going for the win. What Jr. trying to tie this one up at 10. Both of these two good defensively. They're both used to getting smashed, and they're both good at staying up after getting smashed. But look at that. R is not used to that. He gets torn apart. He is still up, actually, believe it or not, as he loses 2 sets of wheels and just gets torn apart there. And we are going to actually have to take a repair timeout. Timeout followed by the Wind Attack. This game will continue after the 7-second timeout, so stick around. Current score, 10-5, Chicago in the lead over Pittsburgh. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The repairs to R have been completed. Another little roll of tape around his midsection there, and he's ready to go. R takes on What here, or my bad, What Jr. Score 10-5 Chicago. R looking for the win. What Jr. trying to tie this game up at 10. After his team fell behind 10-0. What a comeback it would be for his team as What Jr. and R go at it here. 2 defensive players showing just what they can do defensively. Neither of these cars giving in or going down. Interference call that time, but still no flip. And R almost went down, but he stays up that time. And another go. They're both still up. These two continue to go at it as they switch sides of the field. Clean collisions here, and R gets the game-winning flip right there. Give credit to What Jr. for putting up one hell of a battle. But in the end, it's the Wind Attack getting the W today. 15-5 the final over the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Our main event is coming up next. Roswell Aliens on the road to do battle with the LA Blades. It's a rematch of the Western Conference Finals from 2012 here on May 31st, 2013. Our game day's main event. Coming up next on CDL Live. Stick around.
Our next game coming up, the main event of this May 31st game day. And there is a reason to it. The Roswell Aliens are on the road today to take on the Los Angeles Blades. For the past 2 years, the Blades and Aliens have met in the playoffs, and twice the Aliens have knocked the Blades out of the playoffs. This, of course, being after 2010 when the Blades won the World Championship, so revenge is on the mind of Alex Johnson. Can he finally get over the hump to beat the Roswell Aliens, or will Marissa Fox and the Roswell Aliens leave the field triumphant over the Blades yet again? We're about to find out. Aliens, Blades, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of the May 31st game day here on CDL Live. And what a matchup we have in our hands. The rematch of the 2012 Western Conference Finals. Roswell won that series 2-1. And then the year before that, in 2011, these two met up in the playoffs. Roswell sweeping LA in the second round 3-0. It was best out of 5. Structure works the same, but nonetheless, this is a regular season game. This is 2013. This is a revamped Los Angeles Blades team. Let's see what happens here today. Roswell comes out with F1 Racer, followed by Spectite, Dragonfly at the captain's spot. And that 5-point gainer is Double Shots. To the home side of the field, the Los Angeles Blades come out with Black Star, followed by Red Spectite. At the captain's spot is Guilina. And that 5-point gainer for the Blades is going to be Dragon Jr. So we got what should be a great battle about to be underway. Black Star up against F1 Racer. No interference call, but almost. Let me tell you, he was probably trying to slide into the LA lineup, but just didn't quite make it there. It's like the brakes stopped and or something like that. Well, he was on his back, so he couldn't use brake. Anyway, 5-0 Blades in the lead. Spectite now out there to do battle with Black Star. Marissa Fox up against Alex Johnson. That's right. Alex Johnson's taking on the whole family today. And this time he has a 10-0 lead as Spectite goes down. Dragonfly now out there against Black Star. Ooh. And then we almost had a shutout there. Interference stops the shutout from happening that time. 10-0 to score, but it's going to be 10-5. Dragonfly gets the flip on Black Star, and Roswell stays alive. Red Spectite now out there against Dragonfly, trying to end this game. Dragonfly trying to get the win. Or my bad, the tie. Red Spectite's going for the win. And he's got the win. 15-5 will be the final. The Los Angeles Blades dominant today over the Roswell Aliens. Huge win for the Blades. Definitely helps them in their playoff push. And for the Aliens, a loss definitely hurts in the division. Well, not so much the division they're in, but the conference they're in. It's just hard gaining points in that conference. But nonetheless, 15-5 the final. Blades grab the win over the Aliens. So, as always, I thank you for watching the Car Demolition League. Everyone in the CDL does. And we hope you'll join us next time. And by the time next game day comes, trade deadline's up. Basically, if you're in the CDL and you want to make trades, do it now because it's your last chance. After the next game day is started, as soon as that first game, they're on the field, no more trades. We are at the trade deadline. Nonetheless, our main event, Demons Homies, another 10 Bowl. There's 4 of them a year in the regular season. So we look forward to seeing you then on CDL Live.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.